Welcome back, baseball fans. It's that time again. Dude, what is going on with you? How are you today, sir?
Hey, dude, it's going good.
I'm that guy. He's the Say Hey Kid, and we're tops now chasing print. We're tops chasing. What are we doing? We're chasing print runs over here, aren't we? I don't even know what I'm doing. I just woke up. I apologize.
Today we're going from card 160 to 179. It's the 24th of July, and we're happy to be here with those of you who are here and those who will listen later. By the way,
Yes.
before we start, let's talk about our auction idea.
Well, let's yeah, we can we have an idea to sell cards on Whatnot, and that's going to be pretty interesting. And we'll hopefully be doing that sometime here. I guess mid August, second week in August. So really looking forward to that. That's
Date is
about
to
two
be
weeks from now.
determined, right? We're going to try for Sundays around 6 p.m. We'd like feedback if that time works for you, because if you can't be at the
Well,
auction,
you got to be probably a little more specific. You can't say just 6 p.m., 6 p.m. Eastern or Pacific. I would say
correct.
probably I would probably
Yeah.
say 6 p.m. Pacific. It probably makes more sense.
6 p.m. Yes, Pacific. Yeah,
Yes, that's correct.
I think we wanted to do an hour-ish kind of a show, do some tops now cards, do some
Actually,
grading.
any trading cards at all, honestly. It doesn't have to be tops now. It could be just base cards, flagship product. It could be Panini. I don't even care.
Agreed.
It could be wrestling for all I care at this point.
Agreed. And if
Yeah.
anybody out there listening has a bunch of followers and they can talk to us offline and we can discuss other ideas via text and private chat for sure.
Yes,
But
indeed.
we,
All right.
we wanted to bring that to the forefront that we're planning on doing some auctions with some of these cards that are from 2016 to current.
The tops and now cards you're referring to.
The tops now cards. The other
Right.
cards, like you said, could be any other cards. Yes.
Okay. Excellent. Excellent. All right. With that said, let's chase those print runs. We're going to be looking at cards 160 through 179. And what we do here is we talk a little bit about the card, and then we mention what it's worth or what you can buy it for on eBay and how many of them generally are there on eBay. So, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and present my screen, and we're going to launch into Brian Ramos. Ramos. That's Topps Now card 160. Had a print run of 594. That's the lowest print run of the show so far. And this card, this card celebrates the fourth ranked prospect, how he logs his first career hit and run batted in. And there's no picture on the back. What do you got for us on eBay, sir?
I first and foremost want to say this card's going to suffer because he's a White Sox. Just like if he were a Rocky, there's certain teams that it's just never going to happen. His one of five, the orange, the highest price card on eBay is $95. Buy it now. There's some red parallels that are in the 60 range since we've never heard of him. Blue parallels will go as low as 20. And then the base, which is kind of what we follow here because we're following the print runs or we're chasing the print runs. The base for this card, the lowest one available, is that wholesale retail $5.50 card.
Yeah, it's more wholesale than retail, but that's all right. Let's go to the next one.
Ready.
That's going to be Shohei Ohtani, card number 161. Had a pretty nice print run, 6,669. And this card celebrates how Shohei has crushed a 464-foot home run, the third longest of his career. And just recently, I think he smacked one at Dodger Stadium versus the either the San Francisco Giants or maybe it was the Boston Red Sox. I'm not sure, but either way, second longest home run right next to Giancarlo Stanton. What if I wanted this on eBay, sir? What do you got for us?
They're going to have a card for that second story. So on eBay, there's some PSA 10 base cards that are coming to auction. So if you're out there and listening, I would check it out. The base card without being graded is a $4, $5 card at the lowest. And then there's blue parallels for 125. There's blue parallels for more, color match. There's a BGS 10 black, third longest home run, $150. So there's one that's not PSA. And then there's a bunch of PSA graded base cards, and they range from, where's the lowest one here? The lowest one would be a BGS 10 for 19.99, and then it goes up to 25 bucks.
Wow, BGS 10, huh? That's interesting. Personally, I'd rather own a PSA than a BGS,
But a
unless
BGS 10 is pristine. Isn't that better than a 10?
if I get a BGS 10, I want it to be the black label. Otherwise, I'm a pass.
Okay, so one of
Because
them, the
what
centerman,
BGS does, they'll put four different criteria:
right?
the corners, the surface, and one of them might be a 9.5, while the
Nine
others are
and a
tens.
half.
And
It is.
I'm not big on that. I'm not big on that. So you ready to go to the next one?
Well, all the grading card companies use the same four criteria. It's such that
Yeah, but
BGS
they don't put it on the top of the
puts it
card. I'm
on
telling
there.
you.
Now, one more thing before we go to the next. Do you prefer the BGS label without it on there?
I'm gonna move on to the next one. I already
Okay.
told you which one I like.
Okay.
All right, this is Tarek Screwball. Tops now card 162 had a print run of 471, and that's sad, really, because he is so worthy, and it's so sad to see such a low print run. I don't know that this guy gets the love he deserves, but then again, he is a pitcher, and it's tough to invest in pitchers, isn't it? Now, this one says he's the youngest Tiger pitcher with 12 strikeouts in a game since 2010, and this is Tarek Screwball. I dig this guy. He's awesome. He really is.
I like him. I think he's coming to LA, or I hope he is.
I hope you're right, man. That would
From
be
an
epic.
eBay perspective, there's very few parallels available for this card. And I'd love to know what his rookie year was. So there's a purple to 25 for 35 bucks. And then that's the highest price card available for this player, this card. And then there's a blue for 25 OBO, and nothing is graded. Here's another blue for 25, and then it falls to base cards.
Do you think
So
pitchers
whoever
have a longer shelf life than batters, or is it the other way around? Like the
pitchers,
skill,
like you say, pitchers are hard to invest in, but let's
yeah.
see, did a lot of these sell? Yeah, see, a lot of these sold. So there's a red number to 10 that sold for less than 40 bucks. There's a purple that sold for less than 20 bucks. So the low priced parallels have already sold. That's what it is about here. This show is dating that we're behind the times. They've already sold.
Yeah.
All right. So it is.
All right, let's go to the next one here. That's Jose Ramirez and Larry Doby. This tops now card 163 had a print run of 817. And there it is. It says here passes Doby for most go ahead home runs in Cleveland history. What are we looking at for on eBay on this bad boy? I dig Jose Ramirez. He's the whole team right there.
Okay. So again, we're probably likely late, but the parallel red is $50. The blue parallels are 30, and you can find blues under 20. I don't see anything graded. I don't think this is a fluid liquid card though. Let's see what the base looks like. The base on eBay, the lowest price is $5.50. So again, this can be had for a song.
All right. So you said we're late on this card. What does that mean exactly? Should we do shows earlier, or are we not doing shows in time, or is this bad or good? Or I mean, do we put it in a box and put it on a label like that, or do we not care? Or what's going on with that? I'm a little confused.
I think that the big time parallels for that last card were already sold. So we weren't able to really provide it as a buying opportunity, more of a history of what's already happened.
Yeah.
That's what I
And
mean.
so that's a way better explanation. All right, that's awesome. Thank you, sir. That brings us to the next card of the day, another Shohei Ohtani card. This tops now 164, had even a larger print run of 9,840. And why did that happen? I don't know. Is it the picture? But it says here most total bases in first 36 games with the Dodgers. Oh, that's amazing.
He's so on fire, it's unbelievable. So
Yeah, he's had a rough week or so this last week. I think he struck out like 6 or 7 times in a row, but he's waking up again, which is nice.
so base cards for this are $6.50, which is not quite retail. There are nothing low parallel for sale here. 49 is numbered to blue, and the lowest one I see here is, why is that $103.
Wow, wow,
There's
wow.
graded one PSA 10, the base card. Let's see, 32.25, but it's kind of in an auction format. So the base card for this Gem Mint 10 base is 25 plus shipping from Japan.
Very good.
30. A lot of these sellers are from Japan. There you go.
Something? That's remarkable.
Surprising, but not, right?
Yeah, let's keep on keeping on. It's nice to see such an international flavor for Tops Now. Let's go to the next one. That's Shota Imanaga. That's Tops Now card 165. Had a print run of 5,857, and he's third lowest ERA through first 7 outings since 1913. That's pretty impressive. But what about eBay?
Well, on eBay, I'm looking. The lowest price PSA 10 base card is $25. There's a PSA 9 for $18.95 plus $4 shipping, and then if we go up, there's nothing rare. Like, oh, here's a foil, an SS piece allegedly for $300. It's graded from which company is this? CGC, which is well thought of. Then there's this same SSP foil for 224, and then blue parallels are 100. There's nothing that's orange, red, or yellow. Here's a blue parallel ungraded for 56. Oh, here's a purple for 50. Okay, so the price is falling a little bit in this guy.
All right.
That
brings us to the next card of the day. That's Michael Busch. Push in the bush. That's card 166. Had a print run of 1,072. It looks like this card's got some rain in it, and it looks like they're in San Diego, if I'm not mistaken. I don't even know. But it says here, ninth inning. Nope, they're not in San Diego. There's just a San Diego fan drinking a beer. And on his phone there, it says ninth inning homer gives Cubs first walk-off of 24, and it's got a nice picture on the back as well.
$6 base card on eBay. That's the low end for this card. On the high end for this card, there's a CGC 10 for 125 OBO blue parallel. This guy's shown himself to be common. Here he's got blue parallels that are not graded in the $15 range.
Ready to roll to the next one. All right, this is going to be Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Card 167 had a print run of 3,910. And this card celebrates how he's the first Dodger pitcher to start the game with 19 strikes. That's kind of impressive, I would think.
Oh, I don't even remember this card coming out. Okay, so 19 consecutive strikes. Okay, I wonder what the record for that is.
I wonder when he's going to get healthy.
Well, but I've never heard that statistic before. But, $5 base cards for this.
Are you saying this is a Cloudy Tuesday card? Because we haven't said that this year too much.
I'd say yes.
Yeah, I think so too. It's just a card to make a card. I don't know.
And you want to know something else? With him being out for so long, it's good that they made this card because he's not going to get cards while he's on the DL.
Nope.
So it'll help to keep his card count healthy and lower, which is what chasing print runs is all about.
Yeah, but if he's not healthy, he's not playing. Then if he's not playing, he's not earning any stats. So let's go.
Going up, right?
Let's go to the next one. This is going to be Kyle Manzardo. That's a hell of a name. His Tops Now card 168 had a print run of an even Steven 1,300. This celebrates how the highly rated Guardians prospect gets first Major League Baseball hit, and he's got that pimp ass mustache. This is a rookie card, folks. What if I want to find this on eBay? It's a retail card, isn't it? It's maybe wholesale. What do you got?
On the high end for him, I see purple parallels for 120, blue parallel. Here's a purple parallel for 50. Excuse me, and here. So common, yes. Parallels come all the way down to $20.
Yeah. What about base? What are we looking at? Under retail or at retail?
We are
farmers. Bump.
We are at wholesale retail, $4.49 plus $1 shipping.
Yeah, that's exactly right. All right, thank you, sir. This is Ali de la Cruz. This is an awesome looking card. I'm going to see this guy this Sunday, and I'm really looking forward to it. And I hope he hits a home run. He hit a nice dinger today against Atlanta. They really beat up the Atlanta Braves today. This is Ellie De La Cruz, Topps Now Card 169, had a print run of 2,791. It says here, oh, he was the second most read swipes through 36 games since 1901. And let's not forget, they did something with the bases maybe a year ago. So not
They
only did they
made
do the
them
pitch
bigger.
clock, yeah, they also made the bases just a tad bigger. So does that mean there's going to be more steals? Maybe, but I think it makes the game more exciting, and I'm okay with it. So what do you got on eBay? Is this an expensive card, or what's up with that?
Now, he is a whatnot card in the sense that it's a $4.50, $5 card on the base end.
Yep.
There are foils for this. Um, I've got a. Oh, excuse me, that's not a foil. It's the one of one, $1,500. It's out for grading.
Wow.
And then there's a CGC 10 for a purple. That's 150 best offer. Here's a PSA 10 for the base card. Bless you for $50.
Thank you.
And I'm sure that as more get graded and come in hand, that PSA price will fall.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the next one. That's going to be Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton, and Juan Soto on one card. This is my favorite card of the show. I got to hand it to you. I think at least two of these dudes, maybe three, possibly are going to be Hall of Fame material. At least two, Juan Soto and Aaron Judge. And the more Hall of Famers you have on a card, the better it is. I mean, think about it. If you're able to get this card signed with Juan Soto, Aaron Judge, and Giancarlo Stanton, that's going to be a hell of an expensive card. So I want this card. I'm probably going to buy this after the show. This is Topps Now Card 170, had a print run of 2,203. So since I want to buy this after the show, what am I going to have to pay? And oh, by the way, it's a game used relic to 125 or lower.
Well, what do you want to buy? The lowest price parallel is $20 best offer for $1 shipping.
Wow, that's a hell of a deal.
That's a 2024 card 232. But it doesn't look like the other cards. It says
card 170.
Oh, okay, so we're on 170. So then in that case, that doesn't right. I was like, it looks like Volpe. So the lowest price parallel I see is $25.99 for this card.
What color though?
If you wanted something graded, there's a PSA 10 base for 36 firm.
Yeah, but you can't get that signed since it's in plastic already, darn it.
Correct. And you say get it signed like you've got an intimate.
Well, that's the reason I would want to buy this card, so I could possibly get it signed. It's a beautiful card nonetheless, but this is a card worthy of a signature. Look at all that white jersey. It'd be just a beautiful contrast with the signatures.
Agreed. Base cards, it's a $6 card. I think that might be your best bet.
Yep, I think so too. All right, let's go to the next one. That's going to be Charlie Blackmon. This Topps Now Card 171 had the lowest print run of the show so far at 262. And like you said earlier, these players like on the White Sox, the Miami Marlins, the Colorado Rockies, they get no love. This card celebrates how he moves fourth on the Rockies' all-time RBI list. And yeah, there you go. And what happened to that big boy that was on the Angels that moved to the Rockies, who played first base? What was his name? He was a goofy, happy-looking guy. God, I can't remember his name. Either way, what do you got for us on eBay?
There's a Charlie Blackmon purple for this that's at auction with no bids for $5. That shows timing. The base cards are $10. Oh, this is 171 print, right?
200. No, that's the card number. The print run is 262.
Okay, so this one starts to look unusual because on the low end, the lowest price base card is $10. So that is retail, and then it goes up from there. There's some parallels that are 15, but this card is about the base. So this is the first card I think we've discovered this year that is underprinted and will therefore reflect in the prices. The sellers continue to sell out. One seller sold 19 cards. He's got one left.
Very cool. All right.
As these go away, it gets better and better.
It does. And listen, because it has a print run of 262, I don't know if this is a low print run of the year, but that's damn low. That means there's only 262 sets available, or you're going to have this missing in your collection. So that's really interesting. So here we go. This is card 172, had a print run of 813, and it features megastar Aaron Judge, how the Bronx Bombers' 473-foot home run ties longest of 2024. Yow.
$505 is the base card, lowest price for this. In hand, there's some purple parallels. Let's see how low we can go. Purple parallels for $28.95, and blue parallels for $17.99. So not anything real rare, but these in between parallels are available for good prices.
There it is. All right, this is Darian Blanco, card number 173. Had another low print run, 334, and this card celebrates how he's the second one in 50 years with a home run, 2 stolen bases, and looks like a double and a bunt in a game. Isn't that something?
Interesting. It is something. How many were made, sir?
It's a really low print run. We're looking at 334. The other one was 262. We're at 334 here.
Right. So here's the interesting lesson. I think this guy's first card or something. Never heard this name before. Darian Blanco. I thought you were talking about the Astro pitcher for a second. The lowest base card for this is $13.99 OBO free shipping. So this one has 300, and the base card is worth 30-40% more than the one that had 200.
That's amazing.
I don't even think the high is going to matter for the higher price cards. Let's see. There's the red parallel for 150, purple parallels for 30, and blue parallels for 20. So this card is about the base.
Yes, and that's what we like around here, the base. All right, let's go to the next one. This is Robert Gasser, Topps Now card 174, had a print run of 714, like the old area code in Orange County, and this is a rookie card, and it says it's the first Brewers pitcher since 2017, not 1917, with 6 scoreless innings in his debut, and it's got the debut patch on there somewhere, just can't see it. But what do you got here? Hey, look, he's a California native. Isn't that funny? And I said 714. Go figure.
I have to laugh. Did you say 174 reminded you of 714?
No, the print run is 714.
Right, but the old area code was 714.
Yeah, there's 714 and then there's 949.
Right. I love that you knew that. I just wanted to make sure you knew it right. Yes. Okay.
For checking.
Robert Gasser. The base cards are $7.50 on the low end. So
he's from El Dorado Hills.
This must have been a card that didn't print significant. How many did they make?
714.
Yeah, see, so double what the Royal was, and this card is also harder to find, but not as hard as that Royal, not as highly priced as that Blanco card for $13.
Yeah,
I love that about the Blanco card. I think that's fantastic.
You should
take
notes.
On the high end for this guy, card 174 Glazer. 1 second, let me get the computer to give me what
Gasser.
I want.
He's a Gasser.
Oh, it's Gasser. Okay, I don't know. There's not many Glazer.
Glazer. I do like the name Glazer though.
I like it too. He just glazes the ball right over and glazes your eyes shut. Strikeout. So
Mr.
Gasser,
Sandman.
high-end Gasser is here's a orange.
It's a great name for a pitcher, right? A Gasser. I mean, come on, doesn't get better than that.
There's an orange for 60. There's a couple of purple parallels to 25 for 15. I don't imagine this guy has too many Topps Now cards. This probably is his first one.
Yeah, this is the first one. It's his debut.
Yeah.
All right, ready for the next one?
Ready.
All right, that's Ranger Suarez, Topps Now card 175, had a print run of 484. That's really low for one of the best pitchers this year. And it says here, lowest Phillies ARA, earned run average, not, the other one is not earned run, it's unearned run. But this is since 1916 through first 8 games. And there you go. That's Ranger Suarez, the Venezuelan hurdler. What if I want to buy this on eBay? Is it really expensive now that it was a low print run? Or is it just retail?
Base, $8 is the lowest price. For the parallels, you've got all across the board. Let's see if there's anything graded. Come on, computer. Let me see. There we go. Purple parallel for 30. Blue parallels going into the. Here's a purple parallel for 20. Here's a blue parallel for 20. So somebody's got parallels for sale.
Parallels for
I don't see any color matches. Let's see if there's any. Yeah, there's an orange. Oh, here's a red. It's a color match. 70 for the color match and 100 best offer for the orange, numbered to 5.
Very good. All right, let's go to the next one. That's going to be Stuart Fairchild. Topps now card 176. Had a print run of 555. I got to say, this show has had a lower print run than most, except for those Shohei Ohtani cards. It's really interesting how we're not seeing major high print runs. So this Stuart Fairchild card celebrates how he's the first Reds pinch hit inside the park home run since 1977. And isn't that when let's see. Champ Summer did it back in 1977 to come off the bench and record an inside park homer. I almost was like, was that? It couldn't be. And then no, it wasn't. But that's it right there. This is probably a retail card or less, isn't it?
$5.50.
Yeah.
I only see a blue parallel for to 49 for 17. I'm sure either everything else has been sold. Here's a red parallel for 35. So there's good stuff here. There's good stuff to be had if you want this guy.
Very good. All right, this is going to be Luis Perez, Topps now card 177. And I think he's got a little bit more love now that he's in San Diego than he was when he was in Miami. This had a print run of 840, and it celebrates its walk-off and first San Diego home game. And then, yeah, it also came, well, it was offered as a relic that day as well, out of 75 or lower.
Correct. There's one relic, $150 OBO. The lowest price for this card base is $6.
OBO.
And come on, go back. And we went back too far. And then there's red parallels for 100 also for 50, and then blue parallels are in the 30s. So this parallels are a little bit difficult they haven't evened out, but it's Luis Perez, and good news is there's not many of them available.
You know, with that wacky color that they got on the uniform, I think the 75 works, the out of 75 works, and I think the purple works for color matches. That's something. All right, let's go to the next one, sir. This is going to be Jordan Westburg. It's an Orioles card, number 178. Had a decent print run. It is a rookie card at 1,842. And it says here, Orioles tie best start in club history on a walk-off single by Mr. Jordan Westburg. And it's got, look at that. Looks like almost a team card on the back. They're all happy and excited that they've won. And like it says on the front of the card, is the best start in club history. So that's awesome. Good job, guys.
This guy's got to be a good player if he's playing on that team. That's for sure. He's young. Yes. I like him, and he made the All-Star team.
I know, right? Exactly. Great card. Great card. I don't think this is his first card either, by the by.
Oh, for sure not. He had call-up cards last year. I have some of them as parallels.
Yep, that's right. All right, let's go to the next one.
Wait. Let's cover this right quick. Base cards are $4.50, so nothing special there. And the highest priced parallel was $100, and that's a red. Ready.
All right, last card of the day is Paul Skeens. Topps now card 179, had a print run of 24,463. I don't think his first debut card even had that many.
This is debut card.
No, it's not. Oh, is it? This is it. That's right.
This is the first.
No, you're right.
This is it. About Paul Skeens.
So here I am. Here I am thinking we're like 400 cards into the season, and it's that show, and I'm like, oh yeah, wait a minute, that picture looks familiar. I've got a 5-pack of that. So yeah, top ranked pitching prospect makes MLB debut, and it's even got the debut patch over the Bucko Pirate on his left shoulder there, as you can see, and he actually pitched, I think, last night, and he lost against the St. Louis Cardinals. It might have been in Pittsburgh where they lost, but Arenado lit him up for a home run last night, and after that, they never looked back.
I cannot find a base card yet for the Skeens that is for sale without it
Come
being
on.
some sort of an auction. Wait.
With that many print? No
I'm
way.
telling you, as you're talking, keep talking because I'm working right now.
All right, I'm
I'm look-
working here.
So,
I'm going to have
okay,
to look it
here
up
we
too,
go.
mister.
So here we go. The first card 179 I see for sale, not auction, is $20. There's one
Wow.
for $18.99 best offer and $4 for shipping. So this card is right now a $20 base card.
Well, we're not talking auctions, though, right?
Right. I do not, again, after the show, or this is why I'm so glad this was the last card of the show, is because we get to fawn over this card for a little bit and hallelujah. So there's nothing lower than $20 for Paul Skeens
For a buy it now.
for right now for buy it now.
Right now, buy it now. All
That
right.
Now, does that mean that there's nothing in the flagship or the original tops? I don't
Maybe
know.
it's Series 2. Maybe Series 2 or update.
Maybe
Oh!
Series 2.
This card came with a foil, mister.
I didn't even get to the high end yet. We're still on the base card, sir.
Yeah.
So
Oh
yes,
man, I
you
really
take the
wanted
high
this
end.
foil. I love this foil where he's running out to the mound. That's
It's
awesome.
beautiful.
Love that. It is. It really is an amazing, beautiful card.
So
And I love how Fanatics has stepped up the game in the Tops Now product by adding these foils, and I think I talked about that last show. I really dig the direction they're headed. So kudos to Fanatics for what they've done to Tops Now.
now let's
Uh,
talk a little bit high end on this card. The
Oh, and
one
also,
is for
hey,
sale.
one more thing. Not only did it have a base and a foil, but it also had a game used ball out of 49 or lower. Isn't that something?
And none of those are for sale on eBay.
No.
Okay.
No.
So now
You
let's
hold
go
that's
to what
a
is.
personal collection thing right there.
Those will come up. If you could be patient and know that you want it and have enough money ready to go, you can get one.
I think that depends. If he peters out and does nothing, they'll show up. But if he just does the most amazing stuff the rest of this year, that's going to stay in the personal collections. I think. I don't think anybody's going to want to get rid of those anytime soon. And if they do, it's going to be dear, very expensive.
Well, so let's talk about expensive. So there's the 1 of 1 gold parallel for this card. It's 18,000 best offer. The next card is a PSA 10 for 8,000, which seems kind of ludicrous. Oh, it's the foil.
Is that the foil? Isn't that
It's
the foil?
right?
Yeah,
So
that's
there
what I
you
thought.
go. It's the foil.
And that's raw, and that's a raw dog. That's not even graded,
that's
right?
the PSA 10 foil.
Oh wow, jeez, that's expensive.
And then you've got the
$8,000.
5 of 5 orange for 1,800 raw.
So you're gonna buy that after the show? Are you gonna buy that $8,000 foil after the show, graded 10?
Two of them.
Yeah.
There's the purple parallel to 25 that's PSA 10 for 1,500. There's an ungraded rainbow variation for, let's see the lowest version. There's an 800 version right here. Oh, there's one at auction right now for 150 bucks. Then there's some PSA Gem Mint of this that is 150 best offer. Wow. Oh, this one's a purple parallel. It's at auction for 150 right now, with bids. With bids,
no less.
And so, what's marveling right now is that this card's base card low is 20 bucks. Now, you can say, well, how much was the last one that sold? Let's see how much the last one was.
Did you watch the All-Star game?
I certainly watched the beginning, that's for sure.
Did you see how Paul Skeens and his girlfriend were interviewed before the game? Or at least maybe a day before the game?
No.
And they were fawning all over his girlfriend.
Oh, well, he deserves a hot girlfriend. So do you, so do I. So
I like the way you think.
What?
I like the way you think.
SGC Gem Mint 10 base card. Is this a base card? It's 70 bucks sold. There's a debut. This card raw, 19.99 sold. July 24th. July 24th. There's a different seller that sold his base for 20 bucks. There's a guy that sold a 5 lot for $88. We ain't effing around. These are $5 $20 cards right now.
It's the hottest pitcher in baseball for a few years now. It's pretty amazing to watch. All right. Well, with that said, that's the end of the chasing print runs. I think there's some interesting games on today, if I'm not mistaken. I got Cincinnati and Atlanta. That already ended. I think Cincinnati stomped on Atlanta. What was the final score in that? I think Pittsburgh already won today over St. Louis. The final score, I think, for the Cincinnati game was 9-4. The other game is postponed, and yeah, it's the Seattle Mariners lost to the Angels in Seattle. Houston beat Oakland, and that's brutal. Did you know Oakland is actually the highest scoring team in baseball this either this year or uh, something's going on in Oakland where their offense is on fire. They've scored 18 runs in a game recently, and look at the Colorado. Wow, what day did this happen? Colorado just smoked Boston 20-7. That's like a football score.
And Boston was ahead 6-0.
Unbelievable, my man.
So
Unbelievable.
Boston and Colorado always have freaky games. I hear that's an amazing little rivalry that came out of nowhere for them.
That's unreal.
Is what it is. So before we sign off, I want to do one more thing. I got these cards that I'm showing here. This Nick Markakis is one of those Topps living sets from 2018. I got the cards for $8 combined with shipping. The Aaron Judge, I know, is a $20-$30 card raw. I just wanted to show off my enthusiasm and excitement for chasing print runs. You want to take us home?
Well, I want to thank everybody for coming. Thanks for watching. We do appreciate each and every single one of you, not only the ones that are here now, but also the ones that will be joining us later on the recorded version. So hopefully you're out there chasing print runs also, and you'll be joining us next time here on chasing print runs. So with that said, I'm that guy, aka Vinrock, and I'm with the Say Hey Kid. So we'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, Vinrock. We're here talking baseball. We're here talking Topps on demand. Stay blessed.